Yes, mates, how's it going? My name's Lee. Welcome back to the channel. So game week 1 deadline is fast approaching, right around the corner now. So in today's video, we're going to compare a Salah versus no Salah draft. Stick around to hear my thoughts. Anyway, let's rock and roll. Right, mate, so this is the first draft. This is the no Salah draft. The players highlighted in yellow are players that are different between the two drafts. The players with no highlight, they're the exact same in the two different drafts. So this team is Pickford in goal, Estupiñán, Diaz and Saliba in defence, Rashford, Eze, Maddison, Saka and Bruno in midfield, with Watkins and Haaland up front. On the bench we've got Chilwell, Kabore and Mubama, with Matt Turner as the backup goalkeeper. So this team is predicted to get between 175 and 185 points over the first 3 game weeks, and it's got a team rating of 97%, which is obviously quite high. So there's a few pros and cons. We don't have Salah, and there's no real way to get to Salah. If he does bang in those first 2 games, it's going to take multiple hits to even think about getting Salah in. Like, it's not a case of saying taking Maddison down and upgrading Bruno, because that's not going to work with the whole team, like chemistry and flexibility of the team. Like it's just completely gonna screw up my team. So if I go with this team, it's a case of I've decided no Salah, stick it out, ride it out, and if he does well, he does well. And it's one of those things. Really strong midfield, and Maddison still might change, Eze still might change to something like a Matoma. Pickford in goal rotates nicely with someone like Matt Turner. Really strong up front as well. I think Watkins is gonna have a great season. So there's a lot of benefits this team, but that Salah negative is just so big, it's hard to get away from it. And this is my second draft. This is the Salah draft, so you can see the few differences. We've got Onana in goal, the same Estupiñán, Diaz and Saliba in defence. Rashford, Eze, Saka and Haaland are the same, except we've got Salah, Garnacho, João Pedro and Dessine Udogie on the bench. So there's same again, there's pros and cons to this team. The big pro is that we've got Salah. We've got a second captain pick for game week 2. With Man City playing this Club World Cup, like around game week 2, is Haaland going to get rested? Is it good to have that backup captain option in someone like a Salah? And if he bangs in, then you're laughing. So this team is expected to get between 180 and 188 points in the first 3 game weeks, but it's only got a team rating of 92%, which is a little bit less, but it's still expected to get more points overall, assuming that everyone gets the minutes that they've got. This is assuming Garnacho is going to get 60 minutes a game in every single game, but we only need him for this game week 1. Then we've got the likes of Chilwell and Udogie who can come in. So some of the negatives of this team is that there's a lot of risky rotation players, like the likes of Garnacho, who I think will only get 60 minutes, like when you've got the likes of Sancho on the bench and things like that. João Pedro, I don't expect him to get 90 minutes and very often. Another negative of this team is that money is tied up heavily in 2 players, in Salah and Haaland, but it can also act as a benefit, because what Salah can allow you to do is downgrade to anybody in the game. Whereas in my other draft, it's difficult to get up to Salah. Whereas if you start at the price point of Salah, you can go down to anybody else. It's a really tough decision between the 2. They both got pros and cons, and I'm not quite sure which one to go for. So that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. So we compared my Salah draft and no Salah draft. Which one do you prefer? Leave a comment down below. Let me know your reasons why you prefer the Salah draft or the no Salah draft. I get the comments from both sides, and I understand both sides. I think I'm probably 55% leaning towards draft 1 with no Salah, but I run the risk of not having Salah, and that's just the huge question. Salah or no Salah? That is the question. Let me know what you're thinking. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Good luck for game week 1. Peace and love.